Hello students, today we are going to see how to delete rows and columns in a data frame. So this is your data frame, okay, where you have 4 rows and these many columns, okay. And let's see how can we delete the rows. The method used to delete a row is drop method. Okay, drop is the function used for deleting the rows. So for that, what we will do, df dot drop. Then after that you have to mention which index you want to delete. So for example a, okay, df dot drop a, and you can specify what is your axis. Axis equal to 0. Even if you didn't specify axis, no issue, because by default it is deleting row wise. Okay, axis equal to 0. And to see this changes permanently, because this is applicable only for this line, and to make these changes permanently, you have an attribute known as inplace equal to true. Inplace equal to true. Okay, in place equal to true is the argument which will make the changes permanently. So whatever you are deleting, you will be that will be made into permanent. So after that, next line I'll give like print df, the name of the data frame, and run the program. You can see the index A got deleted. I'll draw a line. You can see it's got deleted. Okay. And you can identify the difference. So A index got deleted. But if I didn't give, I'll show you, if I didn't give this in place equal to true, because this line we have told that this index is deleted, okay, and when I print in the next line, that changes will not be visible. You can see that changes will not be visible. So to make it permanent, you have to do in place equal to true. Okay, other method to delete, this is one method, okay, in place equal to true. Equal to true. That's one method for delete, making the changes permanently. So I'll just give it as method 1. Okay, let me comment it, okay, and I'll show you one more method, okay, to make the changes permanently. Df is equal to df dot drop, and we will say the index A. And even if you didn't specify axis also doesn't matter. Okay, if you want you can mention, because 0 denotes for the row, and print df. So you can see that way that is also making coming as permanently. So both the methods you can delete the row. This is how you will be deleting a single row. Okay, but not only single row, you can delete multiple rows. How to delete multiple rows? When you are having multiple values, it should be inside the list. Okay, you have to give multiple values inside a list. Okay, if I want to delete A and C, the index, so it should be given like A comma C inside the list. Multiple values you have to give inside the list. And when I click on delete, you can see the index A and C is deleted. Remaining one is, you can see here only B and D. So this is how you are deleting a row or multiple rows using the drop method in a data frame. Now let's move on how to delete the columns. Okay. So to delete the columns also, you have the same function called drop. Okay, drop is the method. Using drop method, you can delete the columns also. Let's see on that way. There is no change in the index, but only one thing you have to change, one attribute, that is axis equal to 1. So let's see if I want to delete the column. Now let's see, this is our data frame. All the values came back, okay, because I had commented over here. Now all are here. Let's see, I want to delete the column called quantity, okay, or total. I want to delete the column called total. So simply I will give df dot drop, okay, and in the bracket, okay, I'll just give like total. Okay, and here you have to mention axis equal to 1. This is a mandatory one. For the row, its axis equal to 0. That index is not mandatory because by default it is deleting row wise. But if you are trying to delete a column, this attribute is a mandatory one. Otherwise, it will result in an error. So axis equal to 1, and you want to make the changes that is same as the row in place equal to true. While writing true, T should be capital. You know that the keyword true, first letter will be capital. And next line, if I print df, okay, print df, you run the program, you can see that column total got deleted. Okay, the same way itself, this is one method using in place equal to true. The same way, you can use the other one also, other method like df is equal to df dot drop, and you have to mention total. Okay, and you have to say axis equal to 1. This time you don't have to mention in place equal to true, because whatever your changes you are making, you are saving into the original data frame itself. And when I'm printing df, that column got deleted. See, the total column dot deleted. So this is the both the methods you can use for deleting the rows and columns in a data frame. Okay. Either you can use in place equal to true, or you can store that to the original data frame itself. Okay. Here also you can have like multiple columns, nothing. The same way you have to give it inside the list. Suppose I want to delete the price and or quantity. Okay. So quantity, QUNT. Spelling you have to take care case sensitive Python. So the spelling you have to take care quantity, comma, total. It should be inside the list, and after that you give axis equal to 1. See, you can see that both the columns are deleted. What will happen is if I didn't give axis equal to 1, it will result in an error. You can see it will result in an error because by default it will be checking only row wise. Okay, so axis equal to 0, there is no that values called quantity and total. So you have to tell that interpreter that you are going to delete the column using axis equal to 1. Okay, so it got errors are rectified. Instead of axis equal to 1, you can also mention like axis equal to columns. Okay, columns, because column stands for 1, no? So you can give axis equal to columns. Okay, instead of axis equal to 0, you can mention axis equal to index. Okay. This is how you are deleting multiple rows and column using the multiple or single row and column using the drop method. Okay. So here back to our data frame, you can also delete a single column, okay, using the del command, del keyword, okay. So del, then data frame name, inside the square bracket, you can give the column name. Here only using the del keyword, you will be able to delete only a single column. Okay, this is not for the row. This is for deleting a single column. You can use the del keyword. So how we will use del, then the data frame name, and inside the square bracket, which column to be deleted, you have to mention. Okay. So if I mention del, then df, this should be a square bracket. After that, when I print df, you can see the del will be deleted. That column total will be deleted. Here there is no need of in place equal to true, nothing needed. But here automatically that particular column that is making changes are happening permanently. Okay. But here we are not able to delete multiple columns. Multiple columns you want to delete, you have to go with the drop method itself. Here one column you can delete. Here row also with the del keyword is not possible. Only the column is possible. Okay. So hope this is clear. Thank you all. Let's see in the next video.